What's that you said just now? What did you say? I didn't hear you. My good ear. I'm fucking talking to my good ear tonight, everybody. Tonight, everybody, I want everybody to talk into my good ear. What's going on, everybody? It's Tulsa TV number 397. 97. Plus 300. What's going on in your life right now? Tulsa TV number 397, everybody. We're fucking here. We're back. We're back from nowhere. We're back from nowhere because we didn't really go anywhere. It's been about a week since our last episode. I think we're on schedule. So there you go, everybody. There you fucking go. We're here, and we're ready to fucking rock your world. We're gonna rock your world with bullshit and nothingness. What have we to talk about tonight? Seriously. Throw a subject my way, and I'll fucking discuss it. You got any suggestions? Before we get started, everybody, I just want to let you know that everything I do and everything I say within this episode is for dramatic effect. Alright? Heads up. Fucking hey, everybody, let's get right down to it. Whole bunch of shit I want to talk to you about tonight. However, I can only talk to you about a little bit of it. Because I don't have a whole lot of time. Time is finicky. One thing I want to talk to you about. This is what I'm going to tell my kids, folks. Number one. I'm going to tell my kids that people are related by first name. Imagine being named Steve and then finding out that you're related to every other Steve on the planet. That could be fucking good news for somebody, you know? Steve Irwin, not Steven Tyler. Stevens are related to Stevens, and Steves are related to Steves. You'd have to get your name legally changed to Steven, and the spelling has to match also. So let's lay the ground rules. The spelling has to match, pronunciation has to match, if you're going to be related by first name. So if your name is Jim, you're related to all the other Jims. You might even be related to a Slim Jim. But if Jim is short for James, you might not be related to somebody whose name on their birth certificate is Jim. That's where it gets complicated, you know, and that's how we control population. Alright everybody, number two, one thing I'm going to tell my kids, I'm going to tell them that potato salad is actually called weird cereal. I'll tell them it's little chunks of cooked potatoes, but with like a weird milk, and that's what makes it weird cereal. I'm not going to tell them that it's potatoes in it. I'm just going to say, yeah, eat your weird cereal. Hey, Dad, what is this? Eat your weird cereal. Alright, number three, here's one that should be confusing later in life. I'm going to convince my kids that the plural for dimension is dementia. People will start saying, oh, Captain Funeral, he's got dementia. And my kids will say, what? How does he have more than one dimension? I'll say, I have 3 dimensions. And then they'll be like, oh, okay. If somebody will say, like, oh, your uncle has dementia, I'll be like, yeah, that's right, man, he has so many dimensions. Ultimately, what I think I'll do is like, when my kids are very young, I will start mispronouncing words on purpose. So as they grow into toddlers and learn to speak, they'll learn to speak certain words mispronounced. But for them, it will be natural. And when they get out into the real world, everybody will have to correct them or stare at them in disbelief. I think that's pretty goal-worthy. I think that's good role modeling. Instead of vaguely, I'll say vaguely. I'll pronounce no, yes, and yes, no. I'll pronounce Rob Schneider, Jim Steenberg. I wish that all of my fingers were like octopus tentacles and I had little suction cups on each of my fingers so that I could grip things. I don't know if it would help me in my daily life, but I still want it, because then I can make this sound. That'd be fucked up. I'm gonna tell my kids, alright, it's all time for bed, everybody. Time to go to bed, we'll say goodnight. Say goodnight, everybody, it's fucking time to go to bed. Instead of saying goodnight, we like to say gesundheit. Instead of saying goodnight to my kids at bedtime, I'm gonna say tinfoil. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for participating. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for rationalizing. We'll talk to you next time. And we'll have more bullshit to discuss. So say goodnight. Say goodnight, everybody. Say goodnight. Say goodnight and say tell your kids. Say goodnight and say goodnight and say octopus fingers. Get out, everybody. Buckle up. It's a hell of a ride. Say goodnight. Say goodnight. Say goodnight. Say